Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. Pastor Dowell here. Well, you know that I've been back on a silver tear in videos. And you can't help it. Everybody's starting to talk about it again. So I've done a little bit of research. I've done a little bit of my own due diligence to try to come out here and give you an example of what's going on, okay? And also give you advice on what I would do. I wouldn't follow what the day traders and the people who are trying to short paper in New York and all them is doing. I wouldn't do that. So what's happening is, last night, silver in Shanghai was $80 an ounce, while it was $72, I believe, here in New York. Now, our markets is closed because of the pagan holidays, the heathen holidays of Christmas and stuff. So when it opened up this morning, and let me look at this again, see if it's done changed any. And you need to understand this. You need to understand this real good, okay? All right, so understand this real good. Okay, yeah, it's on the rise. New York is dealing in paper contracts. That's why they're lagging behind from Shanghai. Shanghai is dealing in physical. And right now, silver is at $75.46. It's on a tear. I made a prediction that we probably will see $80 silver by mid next week. Now, that's a bold prediction. It's only just a prediction. I mean, that's the way I see it trending up, myself personally. Shanghai this morning opened up at $83 an ounce. And mind you, they're pricing their silver in physical assets, not paper like New York is. And what's happening is there's a big old gap. There's a big gap. There was a $9 gap earlier from Shanghai to the New York Stock Exchange. All right, so watch this. If China keeps on pricing silver based on the physical and where it should be at, the gap as far as what Shanghai is saying and what New York is saying, it could be exponential. And then you know what's going to happen then, right? What's going to happen then is people going to start jumping on planes, start jumping on ships, whoever have a massive amount of physical silver. And if the gap gets too big, they're going to buy their silver over here in America, or the silver they already have, and they're going to be going to the slow boat or the plane over to China and selling it because they're buying physical silver up because they're looking at the future. They're not looking right now. They're looking at the future. And I know that it's very tempting because $75 an ounce for silver, I'm getting ready to say something is going to shock you. Now, you know, I know a lot about this silver stuff, right? I hadn't forgot about it. I just refreshed myself again and again, but I'm going to tell you what's going on. Some of you are going to be tempted to sell at $75 an ounce. I'm going to tell you something right now. $75 an ounce silver is cheap. I know that many of you wish I woulda, coulda, shoulda. Shoulda bought it when it was 20. Shoulda bought it when it was 30. Shoulda bought it when it was 40. Guess what? You're going to be saying, I should have bought it when it was $75 an ounce. That's what me and you getting ready to say. Because it's cheap. It's cheap comparative to where it is heading and where it's going. And again, I thank all of you who have sent me emails apologizing and apologizing to me. Pastor Dowell, man, I sat up there and I was so upset, man, about being misled by you about silver and carrying on. And what have I always told you? Buy, hold. Buy, hold. Buy, hold. I haven't sold none of it. None of the silver that I've accumulated, I've sold zero of it. Buy, hold. Well, since silver hit $50 an ounce in the early 2000s or mid 2000s, what was it, 11 or 12, something like that. Then it dipped down. Man, that shook a lot of people out of the tree. That sure did. Got rid of a lot of people. Now, silver if you don't start moving on it, it's getting ready to price itself out. I mean, silver's going to be this. It's going to get to the point to where if you have $50 to $100, or let's say if you have 50 to 100 ounces of silver, you're going to be sitting pretty good. It's outperforming the markets. It's outperforming crypto. It's outperforming every asset because it's tangible and it's real. And again, China is dealing in the physical market. New York is dealing in the paper market. And a lot of them them bozos up there, they probably going to go out there and short it. And they're going to think that there's going to be all this volatility that's going on in this market because of the parabolic moves of silver. And they're going to find out they're going to end up losing their rear end off. My personal opinion. I know I said it's tempting. If you have a lot of silver and you need to cash in some silver to go pay off some bills, get out of debt, that's the ultimate thing to do. But make sure, man, in your portfolio is diverse and you have a lot going on because guess what? Ain't nobody laughing at Pastor Dowell no more. As a matter of fact, people are starting to jump on the bandwagon and starting to listen to me there a little bit. I can only give you what I do. I can't give you any financial advice because I'm not a financial expert. If I was, then I'll be like the House and the Senate. As soon as I get elected, I'll be a millionaire within the first year. Easy. With all these shady backroom deals and all this pork that they put in bills, but nevertheless. And what is gold right now? Oh, it did it. Gold is at $4,545 an ounce. It broke it. Whoa! Boy, let me tell y'all something. I think that what's happening is that all these countries done printed so much money and it's becoming so worthless that the physical market is now screaming and it's being valued. Think about that. Valued. Now, on another end, some of you may take some silver, go to a coin shop, and let's say the silver price is at $75 an ounce. If you go to a coin shop, you may be able to sell it to them at $70 an ounce because they don't like the volatility of it, and they don't know if it's going to go up or down, so they're trying their best to stay within a happy medium, if I can use those words and be pure. They're trying their best to stay within a happy medium so that they can hedge themselves between losing and gaining, if you understand what I mean. All right, because, yeah, that's at the physical price, but it's at spot. You understand what I mean? So right now, I don't even know what it's selling for over spot right now. Let me click this for a second, too. Ooh, this chart, boy, look at silver, man. It is on a man, it's heading towards 76 right now. And I need to refresh this because by the time it's just jumped from 75.46 to 75.71. It jumped 30-40 cents since I've been on this video. On this video, it's done jump that much. And ask 75.71. The bid is 73.83. The US dollar amount to it is $9.18. Give yourself a pat on the back and a hand clap for keeping silver. Give yourself, and then thank y'all for it. Thank the Father for it. Myself personally, I was squatting whole because I do believe it's going north of $100 here pretty soon. And you think about this, when I told you silver is cheap at 75, it goes to $100. That's another $25 jump, if you understand what I mean. Be disciplined. Don't let it burn your hand. Stay tuned. I'll keep you more informed and posted about this. King coming.